All right, it is time to close out 2021 on a positive note. In other words, I need a win. So I brought in a newcomer here to this edition of Debate This. Are you ready, Rolondo?
I am ready, but I was baited because they call you on the streets Julio Craig Chavez. Is that true?
Well, we'll see after this if that is indeed true. But the man brought notes. I don't know. All right, quick refresher for those new, including Rolando. 3 questions, debate style, no real wrong answers unless you disagree with me, of course. But all right, Jacob, what is question number 1?
All right, now let's jump into our first topic. Rolando, you get to jump right in the deep end by kicking this one off. With DeAndre Hopkins out, which receiver needs to produce more, A.J. Green or Christian Kirk?
Craig, I'm going to have to go with Christian Kirk. Let me tell you why. This guy has a lot more chemistry in my eyes with K1. Kyler Murray loves to chunk that ball to Christian Kirk. And whenever he's involved early in the game plan, there's production, there's first downs, there's movement, there's big chunk plays. And I think being a contractor, you know this, contract years means get me the ball, let me produce more, let me show everybody what I can do. And I think Christian Kirk definitely has what it takes to kind of close out the regular season. Since week 3, Craig, he hasn't produced over 100 yards. I want to see him produce 100 yards in Dallas. I want to see him maybe get about $150 versus the Seattle Seahawks. The talent level's there, the chemistry, the explosiveness. I think it's gonna be a good closeout year for Christian Kirk.
Well, Rolando, I've never had a contract, so I don't know what a contract year is. I know what it is in value, but I just personally have never had one. Look, I understand why you're going with Christian Kirk, but for me, the obvious response is A.J. Green. He is the wide receiver opposite DeAndre Hopkins, but without D-Hop, you need a veteran presence out there.
Okay.
A.J. Green's been there, done that. He's had 2 100 receiving yard games already this season. So for me, without D-Hop, you need A.J. Green. You need that veteran on the other side who can come up with key catches, whether it's a first down or a touchdown, preferably the latter.
I can go either or, but you're right. I mean, A.J. also has a big role in this offense. I think most definitely it could be a coin toss, right?
Coin toss? Yeah, I choose heads, and it came up heads.
Now let's jump into our next topic. Craig, you get to start this one off. Is Rodney Hudson the offense's most valuable player?
All right, I need to be careful how I answer this for fear that Rolando comes at me and jumps out of that chair. All right, most valuable. No, Rodney Hudson's not the most valuable. It's the quarterback. The quarterback is always the most valuable player. Kyler Murray is the most valuable player of this offense. Is Rodney Hudson good? I'd say he's better than good. He's been a great addition.
Yeah.
But he's an addition. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a chance.
Well,
Kyler Murray is the quarterback.
Okay, Craig, who gives the ball to Kyler Murray? Who snaps the ball to Kyler Murray? Who touches the ball first? It has to be a big Papa Bear. Rodney Hudson is the best offensive player we got. And while he's in the protection scheme, this guy does it great. I mean, the communication level is there, the veteran presence there. This guy literally changes the dynamic of the offensive line. Everybody settles in and everybody produces while he's in there. So I think most definitely. Plus, Craig, he played with broken ribs. Come on, man. That's got to be like a double check right there because not everybody is willing to sacrifice their bodies. And I think Rodney Hudson does that week in and week out.
How many touchdowns has Rodney Hudson scored?
I would give him every single touchdown that the offense has done because he's the first guy to touch that ball.
How many yards has he gained?
Doesn't matter. James Conner, ask him. You know, Chase is in there too.
Now, let's jump into our last topic. Rolando, you get to take the honors on this one. Are the last 2 games of the regular season must-win games?
Of course they're must-win games. We have to win out versus Dallas and in Seattle. Why? Because we want to go into the postseason because we already clinched the playoff berth. You know that, right, Craig?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we're going in there. We got to go in with rhythm. Plus, we got to make sure the Rams split their games. That way we win the division and make sure we have that advantage going into the playoffs.
Must win? No, not must win, because you've already clinched the playoff spot. How about need to win?
Okay.
I agree with you. You do need to be playing well going into the postseason. But even if the Cardinals slip up over these last 2 weeks, it doesn't mean it's a death sentence as far as the Cardinals' playoff hopes of a long run are. So must? No, it's not a must win until it is a must win, and that would be once the playoffs begin.
We've had a couple of weeks that we've been down, right?
Oh, yeah.
course, we got to make sure we cross that line again. We got to make sure we taste victory on the road, and it starts in Dallas.
Must win. No, need to win. All right, 3 questions. Not bad, Rolando, but
Hey, thanks.
it's not me who gets to judge. Jacob, who won this edition, the final one of 2021? Debate this.
Well, that does end this debate, and now it's time for me to pick a winner. Rolando, I must say, you hit the ground running and may have been running away with it, but you broke the cardinal rule when it comes to debates. And Craig's eyes lit up when it happened. You agreed to both points and said it could be a coin toss, and that doesn't fly in a debate. The winner is Craig.
Craig, Muhammad Ali, Tyson, whatever they call you. Good job, brother.
Want to crown me?
Yeah,
Put that belt around my...
Yeah, where's Paulie's trophy? I can't see it around here. Can we bring it?
It's always good to win, and welcome, Rolando. Not a bad debate this.
Oh, thanks for the invite, guys.
We'll see what the Bird Gang feels about who won this edition of Debate This, and Happy New Year, Bird Gang.